Hello and welcome back, everybody, to WVCR 88.3 The Saint. I'm your host today, Mike Utzig from the class of 2007. I am currently the director of the annual fund here at Siena College, and it is my esteemed pleasure to introduce you to the most prominent alumnus from the class of 1988, in my mind, and one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, the greatest guys. I think he's won the greatest guy, nicest guy award for 10 years in a row now. Andy Heck, president of Alpin Haus. He is the absolute gem. You'll see him at all the Siena basketball games, all across your TV screens. If you need RVs or boats or skis or swimming pools, or if you want to focus on your fitness, Andy Heck is your guy. They've got, Alpin Haus has 6 locations across the Northeast, 4 in the Albany area. And in 2006, they were named RV Dealer of the Year out of over 3,000 dealerships. Incredible, incredible stuff. Andy, and we'll talk a little bit as we go on with this interview today, why he's on, is a 6-time Ironman finisher, a 13-time half Ironman finisher, and over 14 marathons, according to your LinkedIn profile, Andy. So this is, I'm sure those numbers have gone up since you've last updated that, but that's incredible, incredible statistics. And from our office to you, thank you for joining us on the Saints and Alumni Show today.
Oh, great. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. When you said you were going to be doing this, I said, boy, this is going to be fun. You're obviously an old friend, and everybody at Siena is like family to me. So it's always awesome to talk Siena and be with you. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I thank you for taking the time to be with us today, because I know over the past year and a half, RV sales and boat sales and enjoying the outdoor lifestyle has become a new way of life. You guys must have been extremely busy. Can you talk about how the last year and a half has gone for you guys?
It's been incredible. Like everybody, once the pandemic started and, you send your employees home and you're kind of closed up, you're wondering what's the outcome going to be. And then the longer it kind of went on, all of a sudden we started to see, from other dealers in the country that were starting to open before we were open, boy, this is going to be, this could be an unbelievable summer, because people wanted to do stuff safely. They wanted to be with their families, and everything that we sell is outdoors. It's ways that families can spend time together. We've known that forever, but boy, did this sure put an exclamation mark on that. And so it's one of those deals that last year business skyrocketed once we were reopened. It continued the whole year. We thought, that hopefully that trend would continue, but a lot of people thought, hey, once the pandemic's over, is it just a short-term thing? But it's been amazing, and this year it's just been nonstop since really probably May last year. We've just been going gangbusters.
And that's awesome. And I know people in the Capital District and in the Northeast, when they're looking for this outdoor lifestyle, they think of Alpin Haus. And you guys have been an institution for how many years?
57.
57 years. That's incredible. So
sure,
the gold standard in outdoor lifestyle is Alpin Haus. And we sincerely thank you for all you guys do for Siena College. Speaking, we're just about to hit the summer season. Does Alpin Haus have any new things they have planned to get the word out even more about the outdoor lifestyle? Anything new that in the boats, pools, hot tubs, patio, big green eggs, any special events going on with Alpin Haus this summer?
Right now it's just, believe it or not, because the national media has done such a good job. They're just driving people to us. So, it's great. We're talking more and more just about the lifestyle in general, even more so than just even products. People that have never been boating before, or never had a pool, or never camped, and so we're educating a lot of people, and that's been fun. So people are coming in, and really for us now, it's a supply and demand issue. So the demand is huge, and believe it or not, we don't have much of a supply right now. It's coming, but we're outselling our supply, which is it's a new phenomenon. But you hear that in a lot of industries, and we're certainly one of them right now.
That's a great problem to have. And, it's, I see the commercials all the time, and, it makes me want to jump on the back of a boat and get out there and go. I know we've got mutual friends, fellow Siena alumni, Don Dibus, you've helped him with a pool before. He makes it look like it's the most lavish lifestyle, the most enjoyable lifestyle. Let me say that.
Well, we always say with Don, my fellow classmate, is pool season begins when Don Dibus says it does.
Absolutely.
He's always our first of the year. It's he's the official opening,
That's it. And it's, you guys have done such a good job with that. And, you know, do you have a favorite? I mean, are you a pool guy? Are you a lake guy? Are you a everything kind of person? Or, I mean,
I'm an
what's to
everything
you?
type of guy. Yes, I'm an everything type of guy,
Yep.
my parents live on the Sacandaga. It's been, we've got a family home up there forever. So I'm on the lake all summer long, and it's just, it's the best. We're just lucky in the area where we live. Like I look at it, our region with the Adirondacks and the lakes and the Four Seasons, we're very fortunate.
It's beautiful. And speaking of your parents, I think your dad was honored with a big time achievement here at Siena. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. That was something we were just also excited for him, and I know he was just so honored and proud to receive it. But receiving the Civitella Entrepreneur of the Year award was just amazing. And just great recognition for everything that he's done over the years.
Very well deserved. I mean, you said 57 years in the business, and speak to your family too. I think there's a few members of the family that work in the business, right?
Yeah.
Fellow Saints too.
Yeah. I mean, we're, there's obviously the more you come across, there's a lot of Siena families, and we're one of them. It started with my dad, and then myself and my sister went to Siena. I met my wife Lorraine at Siena, and she met her husband Tom there, and now my three kids all went to Siena. Nicole obviously worked with you, so she, not only did she go to Siena, but she worked at Siena for a while and loved her experience there. And Ryan met his wife, my son Ryan met his wife Colleen at Siena, so we're all in. It's when we have Christmas get-togethers, and it's kind of funny sometimes we'll all wear our Siena gear. Somebody wears their favorite sports team, we might wear Siena stuff, so it's fun.
That's great. It's we're always looking for those family Siena photos to showcase on our alumni pages, the Alumni Relations Instagram page. Annual Fund has an Instagram page where we showcase different alumni wearing our different T-shirts. It's a pretty good thing. And speaking of social media, I was checking out the Alpin Haus social media pages, and your Facebook page has over 10,000 likes on it. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, that's just people wanting to stay involved with your organization, the outdoor lifestyle, but the family lifestyle that you guys provide in a really kind and fun manner. I mean, what do you think the engagement? I mean, how does that? Talk to me about the type of things that you guys do on Facebook to engage potential customers and keep them as repeat customers.
Right. Well, for us, it's not just about for us, it's about engaging with our customers and sharing things that are going on. Either with our products, with our team, but also just with the lifestyles. So like right now in the summertime, we do a lot with tips on pool tips every week. How to care for your pool. We have different furniture tips or showcase new furniture. With camping, we highlight, what do you need for camping? Here's some of the favorite places to go or things to do. And, soon we'll be doing some boat safety tips as boat season's coming along. So we try to really make it fun, resourceful, and we'll highlight from time to time if there's customers that share stuff with us too. So it's a lot of fun.
That's great. And I've seen a couple drink recipes on there. I mean, that's really cool. I'm always excited, maybe by Don Dybus's pool, have one of those. I mean, it really
the fun one now, on our pool patio side of the business is the green egg has really gained in popularity. So we've been doing a lot of green egg cooking tips, and we've even highlighted our own team members to cook it on the green egg with their own recipes, and they've got a kick out of that, and our customers have too. It's a lot of fun.
That's what it's all about. It's engaging people, keeping it within the community. I love that. Segueing into just a little bit different, Andy. Actually, before we do that, where can people find you if you wanted to get involved with Alpin Haus? What's the best way to contact you guys if you're looking for an RV or a boat or a pool or any skis? Where would you recommend they find you at?
Well, our corporate homepage, alpinhaus.com, and then from there they can go to any of our products or any of our stores or whatever it is. They can find us, or obviously also on any social media, Facebook especially. So
beautiful. Well, Andy, as we transform out, as we progress out of this pandemic safely and healthy and ready to get back open, you and I are on a kind of tag team partners at Proctor's Theater. Are you excited to get back to the theater as well?
I was just talking to somebody about that this morning. I just can't. We were talking about going to dinner and then to Proctor's, so I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
And that's the nice thing about the Heck family too, is that, you guys are involved in so many different organizations. You give back to the community. You try to make a difference. I mean, talk to me about what other things besides Siena are you guys involved in, Andy?
Just so many different things, from, in our community, because, especially in our home community of Amsterdam, because, it's a smaller community. We've been here forever. So we try to get involved with every organization, especially, a lot with the youth, a lot with the schools, the hospital. I serve on the hospital board. We try to really work a lot with the hospital. The Capital District, we try to get involved with a lot of different organizations, whether it's Catholic Charities or Make-A-Wish. There's just so many good nonprofits and so many different areas that need help and support. As we look at it, it's our community. We have to be part of our community. So so many people are looking at other people, but we're part of the solution. We all are.
And absolutely, and you guys really truly make a difference. I know we have a couple friars here on campus, especially Father Larry Anderson, who's our college chaplain. He truly embraces the outdoor lifestyle and but loves Alpin Haus and always is talking about what you guys do. He's a big kayaker as well, and the friars are very active, so they might have to take a trip over there.
I think so. Yeah.
If we can get Father Kevin Mullen on a pair of skis, I think we'll be in business.
Yeah, you and Father Kevin together.
Oh, that's an avalanche waiting to happen. But stay tuned. We're going to be right back on 88.3 The Saint. My guest today is Andy Heck from the class of 1988, president of Alpin Haus, to talk about the Siena Summer Sweat coming up. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hello, Saints fans, and welcome back to the Saints and Alumni Show. My name is Mike Utzig, class of 2007 and director of the annual fund here at Siena College, hosting today with my fellow Saint, class of 88 grad, Andy Heck, president of Alpin Haus, to talk to you this year about the Siena Summer Sweat that's happening. It's a 3 event series that's going to be taking place in June, July, and August. It's going to be taking places with a bike race on your own, a virtual 5K, and water games events in August. And it's going to be involving the community. This is the second year that Alpin Haus has sponsored this event. We had over just about 300 people participate in the virtual 5K last July, and we've expanded the program to make it sort of a triathlon event and to engage the Siena community and our friends in the community to stay healthy, to get involved, to work on their fitness. We've got the fitness guru himself, Mr. Heck, here today to kind of give you a couple tips on what you can do. But again, this is the second year Alpin Haus is sponsored. We're really proud to welcome California Closets and Penelope Bourbon, and especially Tri-City Rentals as well as being presenting sponsors for our Siena Summer Sweat series. If you're interested in learning more about it, you can go to siena.edu/alumni/events. You can sign up for all 3 events. It's really great. We've expanded it. It really speaks to the Northeast in the summertime, where you can get out and really enjoy it. So we're adding a bike ride, a 30-minute bike ride, but we're also adding on a Peloton ride that day as well. So if you want to join, if you have a Peloton and you want to join your Saints, there's going to be a special ride. You can learn all about it. It's a 90s throwback ride. So you can listen to some Spice Girls and Backstreet Boys and pedal away on that. And then we got a virtual 5K and the water games, but if you sign up for all 3, you're going to be able to get a Siena medal. And Andy, I'm looking, we're live on YouTube as well here, and I can see a lot of medals in your background. I think you could possibly put a Siena one on there this year.
Yeah. It's missing from my collection. I need that.
So how does the Siena Summer Sweat fit into the company values that Alpin Haus holds dear?
Well, we're, obviously supporting Siena is key. This is a fun one, but we try to promote a very healthy lifestyle for all of our employees, and our customers. I think that's very important to us. We've been fortunate enough to be recognized as one of the Albany Business Review's healthiest employers. And so we've really focused on that over the last decade plus. And, owning a fitness center here in town, it's near and dear to our hearts to promote, and we, personally, I live it, try to share it. And we all just try to do that, so to be outside and do anything you can to be healthy and active.
And you were just speaking about your fitness center. Can you expand on how that's evolved throughout the years? I know it's been a huge success so far for you guys.
Yeah, we had in the facility that we own in Amsterdam, we had a fitness center as a tenant, and a couple different owners over the years. And then at one point, the owner at the time just decided, it was just too much for him. It was a part-time venture for him. It was a side business, and he wanted to get out of it. And so we decided that it made sense for us to take it over and buy him out. And it's been a great thing for our community. It's been a great way to, to engage further with the community and also have our employees, we give them all memberships and also their significant others to go there. So it's great. And it's just evolved into just a community thing. And we're seeing now that masks and the vaccines are out, it's coming back. It was kind of quiet, and obviously gyms were closed down for a long time, and over the winter time it's certainly not a busy place. A lot of people didn't want to work out with masks, but now we're seeing people coming back with just their spirits are high and they want to get in shape. They miss the camaraderie of working out together, and that's what we really look at. It's once again, it's a sense of community what we make it there.
And that's great. And it sounds like people could kind of prep at your fitness center before they hit the Siena Summer Sweat Series, which I think
for our local Siena alumni, absolutely.
Right. So just for a few dates on the Siena Summer Sweat, June 21st to the 26th will be the ride. July 19th through the 25th will be the walk or the virtual 5K. And August 1st through the 21st will be the water game series. And that includes swimming, kayaking, tubing. And what we really want you to do is spend 30 minutes to an hour outside, getting active, being active. And if you can wear Siena attire in it, take some photos with your friends and alumni and tag us on the Siena Alumni Relations Instagram page or the Annual Fund Instagram page. We want to see you out in the community showing why Siena's Saints don't sit on the sidelines, because we really do.
I think that's what was great about last year, because doing it when we did the first one last year, when Mary Beth reached out to me and talked about it, I thought it was great. But then obviously we have alumni all over the country, so it was great seeing so many different people posting pictures of themselves and their families out in their Siena gear and doing it. And so it was a lot of fun. So looking forward to see pictures from everybody all over the country, maybe even some places in the world, who knows, right?
Right. Absolutely. I mean, it's, we've got Saints are all over the world. And we always say the world needs more Saints. And that's what we're trying to do here with this program, and just a couple prizes too. If you sign up for the bike ride, you get a Siena water bottle and a Siena t-shirt. If you sign up for the walk, you're going to get more t-shirts and medals and for the water games, if you do all three, you get everything combined. But there's also going to be dog bandanas too. If you want to take your pup on a stroll for the 5K, let us know about that too, and we'll send a little puppy bandana, green and gold style, for you. But Andy, what are you most excited for? What do you think you're gonna do well with I think you're gonna do well with all three, let's be honest. But which one are you most excited for this year?
Oh, geez, I don't know. That's a tough question. I'm a runner at heart, but I think they're all going to be fun. But yeah, I'll go hard on the run.
Okay.
But we got some fast people out there. I think the nice part is, it's more fun than competitive, but we all still have that competitive instinct in us. So that's gonna be cool. I'll definitely look forward to see some of my fellow Siena alumni, getting needling it up a little bit, so it'll be fun.
Absolutely. And I know we were talking about the Friars earlier and Father Larry, but last year the Friars really came all out for this. They did it all together. I think it was great. It was great. They did some promos for us. They were out there. There's nothing like seeing our favorite people, making the effort. So I like that.
Absolutely.
Andy, we were talking about your own fitness. What's it like to do, you're a 6-time, Ironman, what's that? I mean, talk about the perseverance that goes along with that, because the goal setting and the deadline. I mean, what's the mindset that goes with that?
The mindset, now that I reflect back on it, really, somebody told me years ago, and it's so true. It's like following the recipe of a cookbook. You just, you lay out the plan. And for me, I've done Ironman Lake Placid as the home once. I've done that 5 times out of the 6. And so the training would start in January and would culminating with late July with the race. And so basically it's week after week building up until you got closer to Ironman. And so the mindset is, this is what you just need to do every day and without fail. And it just builds in a whole different sort of, like I say, time management and discipline, because you really don't have any choice. You have to be prepared for Ironman. So it's not like you can really, if you miss a day here or there, it's okay. But overall, you have to put in the work if you're going to have a good outcome. And I think that's the mindset. Some days aren't fun. Some days you don't feel good. Sometimes the weather's not good. There's all different factors, but overall, that's life. So it's also, a metaphor for life. It's a journey of following the recipe. So I use the recipe of Ironman in every aspect of my life, and it's been the great part for me was, you learn a lot about yourself because it's, you push your limits at times, and especially on race day, there's nothing ever goes perfect. We always say expect the unexpected, and whether it's a thunderstorm or whether it's flat tires or whether it's cramps, there's always something that goes wrong. But at the end of the day, you get it done, you try to smile, and it's just, that's a sense of accomplishment, and that's what I always say at our business. It's the same thing. And you look at the pandemic, you have your ups and downs, and that's just the way it is. You just have to, every day, it's like, what can you do today?
Again, ladies and gentlemen, my guest here today is Andy Heck, president of Alpin Haus and proud graduate of the class of 1988. And here we are talking about the Siena Summer Sweat Series that will be taking place in June, July, and August this year. And you can learn more about it by going to siena.edu/alumni/events. And Andy, one of the things you're very well known for is setting goals and achieving them and giving reports at the end of the year. Can you talk about the importance of goal setting and staying true to it and then recapping?
Sure. For me, I've been a goal setter all my life, and I have several mentors. I think we all look to mentors in different life, and so I'm always been attracted to people who set goals and try to pick their brain and and then live my life that same way. And so I've had a couple of great ones that really taught me along that way. And so I think that the big thing is, like one of my friends, Jack Daly, says it's life by design. If you set your goals and you plan it out, then you're doing what you want to do every day. So some people look like, hey, you have an overcomplicated or over busy schedule. No, it's filled with everything you want to do. Work, family, fun, travel, sports, whatever it is, learning, whatever you fit it into your goals. Every year I kind of sit and figure out what is important to me that year. And I put it into my calendar, put it into, set it out. And obviously there's always flexibility, but I think it's fun. So when somebody gives me different ideas, I'm always like, hey, I got to do that. I'll add it on my potential list, so, and it's, it just makes it fun, to live it out and to do that.
And, we can't thank you enough for all that you do for the Siena community. And we appreciate all the goals you've set for us and you've crushed them all for us. And we truly, truly appreciate it. And as we begin to wrap this up today, Andy, and we're talking about our Siena Summer Sweat Series, are there any classmates or friends or community members that you'd like to challenge to join us this year to take part in a virtual 5K, or maybe perhaps a couple laps in the pool or on a 90s throwback Peloton ride? Is there anybody that you think would be a fun challenge out to the Siena community?
Well, I know on the bike side, just from being with him before, I know our president, Chris Gibson, said he's it's a mountain bike and it's a biking. So I'm sure he's going to get out there competing with the rest of us, right? And I'm sure Coach Carmel will be out there doing his thing. And then one of my classmates and roommates was Chris Durso. So if he tunes in, he was on the cross country team back in the day, and he's he'll probably take me down, but I'm coming for you, Chris.
I love it. So the challenge has been thrown down, and you know what? I'll take the challenge of challenging who we were talking about earlier, Don Dibus. Don, if you're listening out there, I'm coming to swim. All right, I'm coming over. Get ready, cannonball. All right. So
yeah, we want photos from the.
We'll see what we can do with that. We'll get some photos taken. He just got a new puppy as well, so that's wonderful. We'll get a puppy bandana for them. But yeah, I think Dr. Gibson and Coach Carm and a lot of people from the Siena community, they're going to be super involved in this, and you're going to be starting to see promos and a lot of marketing come out of the alumni relations team, fun things to challenge our community, challenge Saints all across the country to get involved, to be part of the Siena Summer Sweat Series, to wear your best throwback Siena stuff, to get new throwback Siena gear. It's really what the summer is going to be all about, is staying active, being fit, enjoying the outdoors, celebrating Siena, and making a difference in the Siena community, because all of your registration fees that go along with this come back to Siena to make sure that the place you know and love continues to thrive, and we continue to advance the mission of Siena College, because at the end of the day, the world needs more Saints, and we truly believe that here at Siena. And there's a lot of great news that's going to be coming out of Siena College this summer for the fall. So that's a little tease for the future, but I promise Siena's in a very good spot with Dr. Gibson and all of our friars here. It's really the education for a lifetime. So Andy, any closing words before we head off to the weekend?
No, it's gonna be a great summer. Go Saints, and certainly we're all looking forward to the next fall. When everybody's on campus and we're back down at the Times Union Center, going to games in person and going to live events with all of our fellow alumni and friends.
I cannot wait for that. I can't wait to see the Times Union Center rocking again. It's going to be a heck of a time, and we're going to be rooting for all of our Saints teams, and it's going to be a really good fall. I can feel it. So, on behalf of everyone at Siena College and Andy Heck, Class of '88 and president of Alpin Haus, I'm Mike Utzig, director of the annual fund here at Siena, and host of the Saints and Alumni Show here on WVCR 88.3 The Saint. Thank you, everybody, and go Saints!